Welcome to the soiree. Pigs aren't here yet. I just got here carrying water. It's cold, but it's sunny. And the goats, they like this sun. Now inside that box, that plywood box, are the two baby goats, the kids I've got. The one at the back is a real healthy Trip. And the one at the front is the one whose back legs don't work. Her name is Sophie Survivor. See her legs? But anyway, it's kind of laid back, but I'm about to bring the pigs up. And the job I've got to do today, and you see what that little billy goat, that little buck is standing on? That's the head of the hammer, the Trip hammer. And it is very heavy. It's probably 100 pounds or maybe more. I've got a rope on it. I've got to somehow get it up in there to break up that slab, and I'm going to basically be building a Trip hammer. So that's my main job today, aside from taking care of my animals. There, I've got Sophie Survivor nursing on her mother. That's Sharphorns. And I've got them in here penned because I'm about to bring the pigs up. And Sophie, or Sharphorns would be fine, but I'm not so sure about Sophie Survivor. So now I'm going to go get the pigs. I guess you can't see her, but Trip, she wanted in here. Usually I've been carrying her in here, but no, she figured out, hey, the pigs are around. I went in here. She went in there. There she is. She's with the other one. That was voluntary. You know, there's a lot of talk about how various cultures didn't have a wheel, or like most of the Incas, Peruvians didn't have a wheel and didn't use it. I'm sure they must have known about rollers, because round wood grows. Now if I can get that goat to move, let me just show you how easy this is. I just push with my foot here. Well, the two rollers are against each other, but here they go. Oh, you know, I don't want to go further because I'll hurt that goat. But you know, I just take this roller, this one, put it in front of it, and just give it another shove. It's just so easy to move that, which I couldn't even lift that piece. They had to know about that, and I'm sure they used them too when they needed them. But they had other tricks, which I think I'm privy to some of them. Well, I should have had another roller ready. Yes, Sharphorn, don't worry, she's in there, she's okay. This Trip hammer head is so heavy that I'm going to have to use rollers to get it up there. So I'm going to do this one-handed, but I think I can do it now that I've got it up on that first roller. Let's give it a try. Oh man, that's a pull. Whoop. There we go. There, you've got a view of the face of that hammerhead, Trip hammerhead. Chickens have been there inspecting, and now it's going pretty easy. Yep, I made it. It dove off the last roller, but I got it up on a new roller. And now I think I'll probably be able to make that pull in a single pull. If I can get it up here, I got to turn a 90, and the hammer, that's where I want to try it for the first time, to see if it can finish breaking that. Yep, no problem. If I did much of this, I'd probably get good at it. You may wonder, where do you get those rollers? Well, at an auction, no doubt. I think they came out of an old grain binder, I think. But if you really need a roller, go buy a rolling pin at a grocery store. All right, I can turn that easily because it'll pivot on that rotted away roller. And now I may have to set up a couple of boards like a ramp to pull it up onto there. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Well, it was easy enough to turn the corner. Got a couple rollers ready. I'm gonna give a pull, and I may have it home if I'm man enough. Yep, I got it there. That's where it's gonna do the action. I'll stand it up now, and It wasn't quite as smooth as I would have liked, but you know, the pros I'm sure can do it much better. Good. I even put a short 4x4 piece there to show where the handle will go. It'll be twice that long. And you know, I could just dispense with the handle, I suppose, and use a block and tackle to lift that pretty high. I might do that. I could lift that 7 feet high. You know, if I put a beam of some kind across there from beam to beam, block and tackle, I could lift that. I may do that, practically speaking, but I would like to see how the trip hammer would work. So I'll fool with it. But I think it's time to celebrate and go have a beer.